gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Nigga, not a second behind. Eyes open wider than the crow on the wire. Plan stack high, fueled by the fire. Blueprints laid, no cracks in the seams. Future so sharp, it's cutting through dreams. Ply thick, thicker than syrup on the stove. Surviving in the jungle where the weak don't go. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. Chessboard moves, not a pawn in the game. Strategy cold like frost on the chain. Stockpiles locked, got the goods in the stash. Ready for the flood or the markets to crash. Tunnel vision sharper than a hawk on prey. Keep the wolves at bay, ain't no sheep in my way. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. Dark nights, brighter than a flare in the sky. Got the tools for the struggle, ain't afraid to try. When the world crumble, I'll still stand tall. Vision prepared, I'm prepared for it all. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. But not a second behind.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to MAYHEMIC Thursday. Skull. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is staying warm because it is currently 19 degrees in the great state of OHIO. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody's doing well. My man, Scott Hummer. Good to see you, bro. How you doing, Scott? There he is. Y'all listen to the roaming prepper himself. He said, like, share, no farting in the aisles. And please, and if you do, please do say, excuse me. Yeah. Good to see you, Pete. Hope you're doing well, bruh. I need to get with you to figure out how to set premieres because apparently I had an epic fail on the video I just did. And make sure y'all check that out on the new Mantis Titan X laser training system. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's a game changer. It is a game changer for dry fire systems where you can train in your house, in the comfort of your house, and not spend money on ammo. Yeah, there you go. Prepper 101 in the building. Good to see you. He said, that picture looks like my last apartment after we celebrated Puerto Rico Flag Day back in 97. You're dating yourself, bruh, but I get it and I understand. Good to see you. Hope the family's doing well. Canada John, good to see you, my brother. And he's grinning. Yes, hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Who else we got in the house here? Paper Buttons 19, good evening. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm wherever you may be. And all of you amazing people. My man, my brother from another mother, the one, the only, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Skull, my brother. Hope you're doing well, Mike. Vet Prep's in the building. Exactly. I'm with you, bruh. And right after this live, I'm going outside to get more to bring into the house. Yes, it's chilly, but it's nice and warm in the house. Yeah. KP, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. I still have not turned on my furnace yet, and it's still 60 degrees in the house. Eloa Ministries, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Come on in here. My man, Cajun Prepper himself. Good to see you. How are you, my brother? Hope the family's well. Hope you had a great day today as well. Folks, when disaster strikes, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it and do a thing or three. Love and life. So good to see you, family. How are you? How you been? How's everybody doing? There's my brother, Guardian Prepping. Good to see you, my brother. How's everything going where you would be? I hope the family is amazing and everything is going according to your plan. Yeah, good to see you, Guardian. Hope you're doing well, bruh. Who else we got in the building? Gypsy is here. Good evening. OVP just stumbled in. Don't know if you're working or whatever. My man, the one, the only, Apocalyptic Awakening. He said this intro is fire. Thank you, my brother. Wait till you see the other one. I did a couple of them with compliments of my man, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, who dropped some knowledge on me and some music, and it was absolutely on point. So good to see you, Josh. Hope you're doing well, bro. Welcome in. Welcome in. Fallen Skies Homestead and Preparedness channel, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is great. You better get in here, sit down, and enjoy yourself. Advert, welcome in. Welcome in. And folks, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The time is now. The clock is ticking. Tick tock, Mr. Wick. Tick tock. Yeah. Oh, hi, Cole. You gave up messing with your brother? Okay. Yeah, Cole's here. I hear his brother upstairs barking and screaming and doing his thing as well. Titus is being Titus. Yeah. Sherry, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do me a favor, y'all. If you have not hit that, smash that like button. Share this out. Do whatever, because we still got a lot of people to reach before the balloon goes up, the bell goes off, and we are already in a slow burn. So let's get it going while we can. My man Robert Bates is in the building. Good to see you. Getting breezy here in the island. 32 with 30-mile-an-hour winds. Ooh, batten down the hatches, bruh. Batten down the hatches. Michigan Outpost, so good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. All right, y'all, let's dive into this and let's talk about when disaster strikes. You know, we talk about everything we prep for, all the gear we have. Hopefully it's still not sitting in the box. Hope you're using it. You can use it. You know how it works. You know what to do. Oh, there's the greatest name that ever ran these streets here. Coffee first, then speak. Skull, so good to see you, Coffee. Thank you for joining me tonight. So, I had an epic fail. Here's where disaster struck. The video I put up for Mantis, that was supposed to be a premiere that was going to take the place of a live stream, but somehow, some way, it went ahead and said, you know what, we're going to go public and I'm posting it now. I was like, whatever. So I spun up a live stream real quick because I did not want to disappoint y'all. So here we be. Yeah. Woo, Michigan Outpost said 13 degrees cold out. Thankfully, it's not snowing. I'm with you on that, brother. Rabbit, good to see you. Bad Dauber, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. And everybody else that I may have missed tonight, I just want to say thank you. Y'all are awesome. Okay, back to the topic at hand. When disaster strikes. We've got the gear. We've been training with it. We know how it works. Disaster could be anything. Doesn't have to be, you know, a tornado, a flood, all of that. It could be anything from a loss of a job to family sickness to whatever. But the point of the matter is, When disaster strikes, who will answer the call? This goes back to Hudson Valley saying for years, and I hear him in the back of my head saying, find your people. Okay. Because we all know when some people may be going through a tough time, and I'm doing air quotes for those listening, a so called friend will kick you when you're down. Who are the ones you can count on no matter what or what's going on? Robert said, gear is gear. We as preppers have to adapt to what has happened, not what might happen. Exactly, Robert. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. When disaster strikes, no matter what it is, we can prep and prepare and plan and practice and blah, 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 all we want. But as Ghost says, when the fecal matter hits the oscillating machine, who can you call? What can you do? Do you know who you can depend on at a moment's notice? Yeah. Go say it. Let's just say this now, squirrel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But, we got to make sure that we have good, solid people we can rely on. And all of them aren't family. I got family members that I wouldn't even think about calling because I know they're not going to show up. They're going to come up with some type of excuse, or I'll be there in a couple hours. Oh, okay. By then, it'll be over and done with. Yeah. My man, Devil Dog Prepper, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. And that's just the thing, folks. We got to make sure we've got reliable, solid folks we can do. Exactly. Hudson Valley beat me to it. Yes. Who shall I send who will go forth for us? And I said, here am I. Send me. Isaiah 6:8. Look it up, read it. Yes. Yeah, exactly. And that's just it. I have so many friends and people that I know that at a moment's notice, well, not so many. I ain't got like tons and tons and tons because I just don't. But I got people I can depend on no matter what, and they'll come through. And that's the whole key. Think about what was that? When was that? When was the last? What are you eating? Oh, you're scratching. Okay. Think about the last tsunami that hit Japan. Totally just annihilated. Who could those people rely on? Who could they call? Or who would help them? A lot of times when he said, find people, I can barely find my keys. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Michigan. Exactly. I'm with you on that. He said, I trust my father. Man can always let you down if the conditions are right. You're 100% correct. Yard Birds, welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. But in a serious tornado, is half ready in the chat or whatever. When the hurricane came through, who could those people depend on? It was neighbor helping neighbor, family helping family. It could be somebody you've never even talked to that decided, you know what, you need a helping hand, and I'm going to be the one to help. As Hudson Valley said, here am I, send me. Aston Teen, so good to see you. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. My brother, X, NYC OG Preppers in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you had a great day. Hope life is good. Michael Wolf, welcome in. But Teresa, how are you? You know that the world is burning. There is mayhemicness all over the place. And there you go. There's your backdrop. The world is burning. The country is burning. We got to have reliable people. Ooh, that's good, Hudson Valley. Mike said themselves. Educate the people closest to you, equip the people closest to you, uplift the people closest to you. Keywords in that sentence: closest to you. That's it. That's exactly right, Mike. My Renaissance grandma's in the house. She's in the bushes and listening. So good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. And y'all behave, because you heard it. Grandma's in the bushes, so if she can see you, you can't see her. And if she has to come over and tug on your ear and straighten you out, she'll do it. Yeah, yeah. So, educate the people near you. Let them know, hey, if this goes down or if that goes down, I may need your help, and vice versa. That's the whole key. That's the whole key. Um, I'm sure we've all been in some type of situation where you had people you could count on, and people that you did not even know you could count on, meaning you knew who they were, but didn't know that they would rise to the occasion. I personally had that happen to me. And you talk about a humbling and a grateful moment. Absolutely, without a doubt. Yeah. Robert Bates says, are there vision preparedness patches? There are not yet. I'm working on it. And I got to get with Mike to find out who does his. I know he gave me that information about a year or two ago, and I still never followed up. But I will be coming out with patches, and I'll share this with y'all now. What is Christmas time? We're about 2 weeks out, I think, maybe 3. I don't know. I will be doing an amazing Christmas giveaway to all my subscribers. One lucky winner is going to win some really, really cool stuff. And I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah. Well, Mike, text me the information and I'll make it happen. I prefer the rubberized Velcro on the back patches. I'm with you, man. And I'm going to just send you a whole bunch of them, because I've got Hudson Valley prepping and survival patches all over the place. I think every single bag I own has one on them. I know that. So yes, they will be coming. KP, I will send you one too, my brother. Don't worry. But yes, folks, when disaster strikes, you know, we've seen what happens during hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, all that stuff. Amy King, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. We got to make sure that we have at least 2 people we can count on, you know, and depending on the severity and who it is, I'll go out of state to help somebody if need be. That's just me. Now, I'm not saying it's everybody, but there are a select few. Bulldogs, welcome in. That, if they need me, and it is within the time frame that they need me, that I can get there, I will get there. Scott Hummer, I appreciate you, bruh. Scott Hummer gifted a membership, and Sherry got it. Thank you so much, Scott, for giving out the memberships. Bro, you didn't have to do that, but you did, and I truly appreciate it. And I'm waiting on one more item to send out to my Patreon winners. And as soon as that shows up, your package is going to be in the mail. Yes. And there you go, Sherry. You got a membership. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, X. Prepare like nobody's coming to rescue you, because that just might happen. That's true. And we all know who we don't want to come try to save us. Hi, hello. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. No, thank you. But we got to have the people. Coffee said, Vision, I need help. Come to New York. Coffee, I'm not allowed in the state of New York, and here's the reason why. If I go to the state of New York, I will become an instant felon, plain and simple, and I'll leave it at that. Um, yeah, I just can't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Cajun Prepper said, "Put me down for one." Don't worry. When they come in, we'll be giving away a lot and all of that good stuff. Yeah. My Renaissance grandma said, "I'm 4 hours away." Are you? Is it that? Are you sure about that, my Renaissance grandma? Not that I'm doubting you, but there you go. Yeah, yeah. But folks, to be real, and if you have not checked out Apocalyptic uh, Awakenings channel, go do so, because Josh puts out videos every single day, and the world is getting more mayhemic. It's getting more turmoilsy, and it's just getting crazy. And to the point where I've tuned out a lot of stuff, and I'm focusing on here and the most important things that matter to me. Yeah, that's the key right there, folks. Focus on what matters to you. Forget about what the media mafia does and what they say do. Yeah. KP, that's why I can't go to the great state of New York. And you're absolutely correct. Because I will become an instant felon. Yeah. Yardbird said Bishop can't go to New York because of 2A. Right. Livingston man can't leave New York because of an ankle injury. Oh, an ankle injury monitor. Yeah. But, mine goes with me wherever I go. And that's just it. Thank you, Coffee, for dropping Apocalyptic Awakenings channel. My man puts out tons and tons of videos on a daily. So if you haven't checked him out, go see. Rip, good to see you. But when disaster strikes, and the biggest thing, the biggest plan outside of food, water, shelter, security, and all of that stuff, the number one thing, the most important thing is a no comms plan. What do you do when these things don't work? You don't have a ham radio. I'm going to pause for effect. You don't have people that have a ham radio. I'm pausing for effect. You got to have a no comms plan. What do you do when you can't get in contact and there is a disaster that has struck? Skull. That's just it. That's just it. Well, that's true, X. But I got too much to lose over that because I am not going to jail in the great state of New York. That just ain't gonna happen. Period. Period. Yeah. Connie Corso said, "Good evening, Trent, Cole, and Titus in chat. Good to see you, bruh. Now I can bring Cole with me. I can bring Cole. He'll do some damage. Titus, I don't know. He may be looking for flowers or something. But it's that way. And all y'all, it's perfect timing. The cup jangles away and disappears out of sight. Listen in with me. You can hear the long pour. And if you miss that, you hear the twinkle. There you go. Thank you. How are you? You okay? Did you eat? No, not yet. Okay. I love you and thank you so much. Say hi to everybody. Hola. The COO says hola to everybody in chat. Yes, as Cole is playing with his ball. Yes. See, everybody's speaking. Happy Max said, I dream of coffee. I'm with you on that. Everybody's speaking. Tiger, good to see you. How are you? Everybody speaking to the COO. Cherokee Survival, good to see you. He said, no pop-up. Okay, well, I think that's good. Yeah, Steel and Tree, good to see you. Rip said, where's mine, COO? Nah, bruh, I don't share. This is my coffee. That's my COO. Yeah, sorry. But if you need some coffee, bruh, I can direct you in the right direction. But skull. But seriously, folks, uh, we got to make sure that we have a no comms plan. What do you, your family, your people, whatever, do when there is a disaster and you cannot communicate over these or any other means? The backup plan didn't work. The backup to the backup didn't work. And the backup to the backup to the backup didn't work. So now what? Yeah, you should have that plan in place just in case, because you never know. Go said, none for you, Rip. Tiger, good to see you. Tiger said, vision preparedness does not play well with others. You may be right about that, Tiger. I don't know. You'll have to ask people that have been around me for real. By the way, y'all, Coffee said live chat, y'all. Top chat is for the confused. Yeah, I'm in live chat. There you go. But you got to have plans in place. You got to have those conversations. We've had that conversation many, multiple times with the Ohio family. We talk about it. If, and if, do this, that, and the third, and we roll with it. And then we'll figure it all out after the fact. Yeah. But Rip knows if he needs coffee, he can get coffee from me at any time. As soon as he shows up, allegedly at a bug out weekend. Currently, you will need a time machine to go back in time to attend a bug out weekend. Skull. Right, KP. KP said GPS still works without internet, just no live updates. That is very true. Yep. Yardbird says, no comms, no problem. I hop on my motorcycle and I'm there faster than you can say Jack Robinson. There you go. Exactly. And that's the key. Have those plans in place, folks. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Teresa said it's supposed to feel like 4 degrees in the morning. I'm telling y'all, I'm sick of winter already and ain't even got good yet. It's 19 degrees. We got a La Nina, Al Nina, Santa Maria, whatever. And winter is horrible already. And it ain't even got good yet. We ain't even got into January. Yeah, Boom 22. Don't be sorry you're here. That's all that counts. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, OG. Right. X said when it hits the fan, he's going to sing his original song. I warned you. Yeah. And that's just it. But you got to have a no comms plan. And I can't reiterate it. For those of you, what do you do when you cannot get in touch with friends and family? Does all of your family members know what to do if they're not home and something happens and you cannot get in touch with the kiddos? There's nothing more terrifying for a parent than not to be able to get a hold of their child and there is an emergency. Plain and simple. I tell my son and the girls all the time, this is what you must do. It is not an option. It is not an option. Oh, thank you, Robert. He said it's the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. Yeah, that too, along with La Nino and whoever the other child is. Rescue, my man, my brother. What a great and busy day. Awesome. Yes, it was a great day. And, you know, it's always a great day because we decided to make it a great day. Yeah. So please, folks, go over a no comms plan with your family and friends. Okay, Asantine said premature question, but when and where will bug out 2026 be? I really want to attend this year. Cleveland is about 14 hours from me, so doable. I don't know how close to Cleveland you are, though. I'm 2 hours south of Cleveland. And as far as the question goes, when and where is TBA, to be determined, TBD. Yeah. Don't know yet or when. So we'll talk about that as the year goes on. But yes, Asantine, I will make sure you know in plenty of time if there is a bug out weekend 2026. Yeah. But thank you for asking the question, and you're fine. Because I'm gonna tell y'all now, when it comes to freeze dried candies and snacks, there is no bun better than Astantine 85, allegedly. Yeah, yeah, for sure. KP said if bug out weekend happens, I might show up. See, bruh, that's the attitude to have. Yeah, yeah, yep. If there is we gonna try to come. Exactly, Tiger. I'm with you. Yep. And Teresa, of course, said it was held in Dayton, Ohio in the previous years, Southwest Ohio. True. So let me ask y'all this. When disaster strikes, how many people are going to go into a complete panic? And I'm talking a massive, mass scale disaster. There are going to be more people that panic, and those are going to be the most dangerous people we are going to have to worry about. Yeah, for sure. Exactly, Mike. Yeah. Mike said 98%. Right, right. Guardian Prepping says 95% of people, even most preppers. Exactly. Yeah, people will go into a panic mode. Right, most people. Right, Gypsy. Yeah, and that's just it. Those are going to be the most dangerous people. Yeah. And that's why we talk about it. That's why we plan. That's why we write stuff down, because that'll give us some type of ease when a massive disaster strikes. And within the first couple hours, people are going to be in shock and panic. Yeah, exactly, Rescue. Yeah, most large cities will panic. That is true. Yep, yep. Exactly, Tiger. There you go. She said, I work in nursing. I don't panic until it's over. Yeah, yeah. And that's just it. We can't panic because if we panic, we have let down a whole lot of people, because most people that panic, they either freeze or they just forget everything that they know and knew what to do in time of a crisis. Guardian Prepping said history repeats itself. People panic and go berserk. Unfortunately, you are right, my brother. You are absolutely right. Yeah, yeah. Boone said sandwiches, right, must be bite-sized cubes. Yep. Yeah. We have to get over that. Right, Mike? Yep. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Yeah. That's just it. That's just it. We got to make sure you're either going to fight, flight, or freeze. Those are the three things. Plain and simple. Yes, indeed. Right, Boone. That's the whole key. You must work with neighbors for emergencies, period. End of discussion. You may not even like them, but they may be able to provide some type of instant help and then move on. Yeah. Unfortunately, rescue, you're correct. People are too dependent on the system. So if it has problems, it trickles down to the populace. Yep. Yep. And that's just it. We got to make sure. My man, my friend, my mentor and all, Old Mutt, good to see you. He said, I plan to sit back with a beer and laugh at my neighbors because they never listen to me, allegedly. And I'm with you on that, Old Mutt, because you didn't listen then. What makes you think you're going to listen now? Skull, to the wise man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, yeah. That's just life. That's people. Okay. They don't want to listen to you until it's too late. I got family members that I talk to about preparing and having, couple weeks of food, months worth of food and water. And they say, well, I can't afford it. Stuff is too this and that and blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, they're getting on a plane and going on vacation to Florida for a week. And I'm like, okay, I'm done talking to you about it. So, and we know people, we all know people like that, and that's okay. But when disaster strikes, who are they going to call? I took uh, an amazing quote that I saw. Okay, here's a quick shot of the cold cam because you got to see what he's doing. Oh, he's on camera, so he stopped. He was playing rolling on the floor with his ball, and he got mad at me, and he just walked out the room. Huh. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I saw a great quote that I am going to take that upon. You got that right, Guardian. Got to be vigilant and stay calm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said it's live streamed at this time of day, and it's because I don't feel safe sleeping. Crime is too high. So sorry to hear that, bruh. And I'm definitely gonna be praying for you and your family for protection and to take the anxiety away and to allow you and your family to get peace no matter what's going on around you. I got you, bro. But the great quote that I saw, and I've adopted it. It says, "The black sheep of the family becomes the goat." I'm gonna pause for effect on that one. The black sheep of the family becomes the GOAT, greatest of all time. Because that's the person who's going to show up no matter what and handle whatever happened. Plain and simple. Orion Preparedness. Good to see you, bruh. Cole, where are you? Come here. Here. Y'all's fur nephew. He's quiet. Tiger said, how did you know I was the black sheep? Because I am. And, but everybody calls me to come help, all of that good stuff. Ha ha ha. Team Badger, hashtag Grit and Grace must be in the building. Yes, indeed. Yeah, yeah. But, that's just it. Yardbird said, surviving catastrophe, you need to have the knowledge that you will never run out of options. That's right. Come what may, you know you can do it. That means you have the confidence to try it another way. Absolutely. If the first time didn't work, try something else. And you keep trying something until it does work. Mountain Survival, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is amazing and all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you, OG. Yeah, we can all adapt if need be. We can. Absolutely. Yep. Gypsy, that's your guy. And as Grit and Grace says, Mr. Squishy Face. Yeah. Vanessa Kitty, good to see you and welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. But folks, when disaster strikes, know who you can count on, know what you need to do, know that if you don't have the resource, you know where to go to get it. Never stop trying. Never give up. Giving up is not an option for me and in my family. Yeah, plain and simple. Giving up is not an option. You don't worry about, you're okay, Mountain Survival. You're here, bro. Safe travels, Orion. Hope you take care. Have a great evening. But we got to do what we need to do, folks. That's just it. I got to do what I need to do. There's hundreds of things I don't want to do, but I have to do them. So I do them anyway because that's just who I am and how I'm built. Cole, come here. Here? He may have gone upstairs. Who knows? He's too quiet. Yeah. Michelle, good evening. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. But we got to have that no comms plan. That I'm telling y'all, and I don't know, I keep harping on it and keep talking about it. And Cajun, good to see you, bro. Just became a member. I appreciate you, Cajun Prepper. Thank you, my brother. You're awesome. Yeah. Exactly, Boone. Yeah, mine too. And when he's quiet, he's up to shenanigans. PA, EMT, good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm. He says spiritual, psychological, physical preparedness, the triad of necessity. And you are absolutely correct, my brother. Yeah. Tell the drool monster to make an appearance. I'm working on it, Ghost. Give me 60 seconds and I'll be back before y'all auction off anything. Ha! I made it back in 15. And yes, he went upstairs. So he's okay. He's upstairs doing what he does with shenanigans with mom, his brother, his sister, and whoever else may be in the house. But I'm telling y'all, something big is coming. I don't know what. She said, how much for the Magic Cup? The Ohio State Buckeyes. This cup is not for sale. And you couldn't even get it out of my cold, dead, clammy hands. But yeah. Oh, Rabbit wants $5 for the chair. Yeah. Coffee. No. No. Not happening. Not happening. Scott said, I got dibs on the Mega One. There you go. There you go. 5 on the solar generator. Huh. There's a couple of them over there. And a battery. So there you go. Have at it. Yeah. But folks, seriously, that's right. Tell them, OVP. Saturday night, 8 o'clock, it goes down. Kiss off. So good to see you. Welcome in. No comms. I've just feel, I got a gut feeling about it, folks, that whatever's going to go down, unfortunately, I think, this is just my opinion. I have no insider information. I know nothing about nobody other than me. That it is going to be horrific. And because that's what they want to create, shock and panic. And we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't. Mountain said, if you guys have the time and opportunity, please consider taking the time to volunteer at your local food bank or shelter. Every hour is appreciated. You got that right, bruh. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right, Mountain. Yes. And, you know, there are less fortunate people than us. And there you go. Cherokee Survival said, he said 5. I say 50 for the chair. Well, too late now. Yeah. But folks, I still say a no comms plan is at the top of the list. And I keep repeating myself, but I can't drive it home enough. Chance, so good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. We gotta do what we gotta do. We may not be able to cover every single base, every single scenario, every single incident. But what we can do is the best we can do. Same thing. That's it. Guardian said, you're right, Vision. It's just a matter of time. It seems like the global narrative is building up to something terrible. Yeah. Yeah. No idea either what it may be. Several potential outcomes. Absolutely, bruh. And I'm doing air quotes for this, what they want. They want all these options on the table. And then, yeah. Yeah. And you're right, Chance. Right. You got to have communications ready because internet plus sale could easily go down. Yeah. No comms plans, comms, other alternative comms, all of that good stuff. We got to be prepared for it. Because when disaster strikes, you never know what's going to be needed. Not saying we got to do and get everything, you know, but a simple plan could be get out of the way, get out of harm's way, get out of danger's way, take what you need, and then leave that particular area for a time on. See, there, right there. There's my move on pack right there. Load it, load it, load it, and ready. All I gotta do is pick it up and go. Although I never plan on bugging out. Like I've always said, I don't plan on bugging out unless my house is on fire, and it's going to be at the 3rd hour because I'm going to try to put it out. And that's it. Yeah. Yep. That's what we got to do. Anthony, welcome in. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. But folks, please, if you don't do anything else outside of prepping food, water, shelter, security, and all that, put together a no comms plan. Go over it with your family members. Go over it with your children so that they understand it. Yes. Exactly, Cajun. Exactly, Cajun Prepper. Right. It's going to be something we couldn't fathom. Absolutely. I'm with you on that. I am with you on that 1,000%. Guardian said, at the very least, have a super reliable ability to defend yourself in addition to the basics: food, water, first aid. Yeah, comms, shelter, tools. Exactly. Know how to defend yourself. As Hudson Valley, as Mike always says, the first rule of preparedness is not to die. That's rule number 1. Do not die. Yeah. But get ready, stay ready, and review your stuff often. You know, I got stuff I got to go over with the COO about what to do. Yeah. There you go. Rob in the garden. Good to see you, Bray. Said, I have 4 MERS radios, 4 GMS, and 4 ham. Channels are programmed and ready to go. Exactly. Exactly. And test them. Make sure they're charged. I pulled out, and my get home bag is still sitting over there because I pulled my get home bag out of my truck to go through and change out some stuff, pulled out the radio, turned it on, deader in the door now. So I had to charge it. I just swapped out radios because they're all programmed and ready to go. I just swapped it out, charging the other one, and doing the things. But we got to be ready, get stuff done, do the basics, the basic stuff. Yeah. Prepper 101 said, I still drink from a garden hose. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Boone said, FYI, Hot Hands now makes a heated lap blanket for emergencies too. There you go, folks. Yeah. Those are the things that we try to find. Ghost Lincoln said that at the end of the day, there's a lot to learn and there's no time like the present to start learning it. Exactly. Exactly. That's what we got to do. Without a doubt, we got to learn it. Right. 100%. Yes. Now is the time. Learn some. See, my thing is, and my grandfather taught me this a long time ago. He said, son, try to learn something new every day and never stop learning. That's it. Yeah. Yep. And that's what we have to do. Stay awake, stay alert, pay attention, stay alive. Exactly, yard birds. Exactly. Yeah, that's what we have to do, y'all. We got to stay alive. That's rule number 1. Yep. Wintertime is the best time to learn new skills. Yeah. Anytime is the best time to learn new skills. You know, but it's critical for us to learn something new every day. And almost gave away the Christmas present I'm giving away on a live stream. Almost did it. Almost just blurted it out. No, I'm not going to. But I will say this. Ghost, you dude, you're standard first watch, bro. You always got first watch, no matter what. And more than likely, I'll be doing first watch with you. Yes, you do have dibs on first watch. But folks, honestly and seriously, think about it. When disaster strikes, who can you depend on? Who's going to answer the call? Who's going to show up when the balloon goes up? Who's going to show up when the bell goes off? Yeah. Yeah. Prepper 101 said, I'm giving away a brand new coat for Christmas. It comes with my mother-in-law. That's horrible. But funny. Yeah. That's right, bruh. We got first watch. Skull. But at the end of the day, folks, nobody's coming to rescue you. Nobody. You are your first responder. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's the truth. Yeah. He said, trick question. How many times can you break rule number 1? Once. Yeah, there you go. KP said he'll take third watch. Yeah. But folks, you are your own responder. Nobody's coming to save us except us and our people, and the ones that we love. They love us. They care about us. We care about them. Yeah. That's right. Tell him, oops. He said 0. Yeah, you can't break the rule, not even one time, because if you break the rule once, you're not going to respawn and come back. So, yeah, 0. Yeah. Yep. Learn self-defense. I don't care what you do to learn it or what it is, but be able to defend yourself. I don't care if it's with a 5-pound rolling pin, a weight, a bar, a brick, a stick, or whatever, a coffee cup. Yeah. Get ready and stay ready, folks, because the world is only going to get more mayhemic, plain and simple. I'm optimistic, and if you didn't see the 4 horsemen, what's it going to take to correct it? I don't know if it can be corrected, but I got a couple ideas. I know, cat food, exactly. But I do want to say this: you guys are awesome. Go check out the video I dropped not too long ago on the Mantis Titan X. It is the best laser dry fire training system I've seen on the market, period, hand down. There is so much more to it than what I showed in the video. Yeah, that's right. Tell them, rescue. Right, situational awareness for your surroundings will carry you well. Absolutely. Chance said, I think 2026 is going to be 2 crashes at the same time. That would not surprise me. Yeah. Speaking of that, I got a video I got to do. Another one. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But folks, with that, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I hope this at least got you guys thinking. Thank you, Gypsy. Thank you. It took, I was working so hard on it. It took me several different shoots and stuff, and I was doing it. I wish I would have kept the B footage, because one, I was literally shooting at the target, and y'all's fur nephew kicked the door open and just walked in like, what are you doing, Dad? And why is the door closed? Yeah. So, but I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Go check out that video by Mantis. That could be an option for a lot of us, and it does work. I'm actually going to incorporate that training in with my security team at our church, and we're going to do some stuff. We're going to have a good time. I appreciate y'all. I truly do. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me, and how much I truly do appreciate all of you. Okay? And y'all keep talking about Bug Out Weekend 2026. Keep doing it. That's right. Yardbird said a big part of community is engagement, like in this chat. That is true. That's absolutely correct, Yardbirds. You're absolutely true, bro. And I appreciate you along with everybody else. But remember this, folks. Keep on prepping, because your family depends on you. And it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Have a good evening. The Angry Prepper is on. Go check him out. And we will see you in the next video. Skull and good night.
time is now.